this is the Monstera Deliciosa, and this is just how it ripens. It really kind of slowly ripens, and these little things will just fall off, and you want to wait till they're pretty much falling off on their own. And we wrap these up in tin foil and set them on the counter. Here's two we've tried a little bit of, and we wrapped them up with tin foil just to keep the bugs off them and to keep them from like fermenting or rotting. But you can see they ripen really slowly. How many days has it been?
I think 3 days,
Right, so
and this
days
is the first to ripen.
Since we got them. And this fruit is from Central America. It's commonly grown as a houseplant. I think most people don't know it can make a fruit. It's known as like the Swiss cheese plant, Monstera Deliciosa.
Which is actually the Latin name, which is kind of funny.
Are there any other names for it? There's a variegated variety that's really cool. A lot of people will pay money for that one. But the fruit looks amazing. It comes out like these crazy, reminds me of something from like a video game or something. It reminds me of that Donkey Kong video game.
Oh yeah.
Or something from the Annona family. But you'll see it starts to get ripe. Let me see if I can get it. The scales start separating, and they'll just pretty much just kind of fall off on their own. And if you gotta push them too hard, you don't really want to eat it, because this has oxalic acid in it. And the oxalic acid will make your throat feel like you got glass in it, in your tongue, so.
And so we actually accidentally flicked one of the little tiles off, and I ate the fruit under that, and I kind of got that feeling a little bit. It didn't hurt like too bad, so I probably got like a mild, a mild feel of it. But I did feel it a little bit, and it was pretty weird. I was pretty nervous of this fruit at first, but it's so delicious, so there's really not much to worry about. And I feel like, let's see, we've kind of flicked them all. Here's a good one. So if you can just lightly touch it and it falls off, like you can take that off. But also, let's see if you could see.
If you just let it sit, they'll fall off on their own though. You'll go pick it up and all of these little beads will come falling off. So you'll get like all these little chunks that come off.
But if you can tell that it's totally separated from the fruit and it's only holding on by the tiles under it, then you could probably flick that off.
All right, but let's taste this thing.
Okay.
So we've tried this before, but we'll try and describe it as best we can.
You're just gonna bite into it like a corn on the cob?
It kind of looks like corn, doesn't it, right now?
I really wish it would just all ripen at once and you could just eat the whole thing like a corn on the cob.
Yeah, it's kind of a tease to eat just a little bit at a time, because it's really good.
You want to eat it often, I'd say, because we ate this one last night, right?
I think so.
And throughout the day today, it started to ferment.
Even with tinfoil in it.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if you could put these in the fridge and if they'll stop ripening or not, so we didn't want to test it with any of them.
Yeah, but
yeah, let's go.
You're just going into it?
Yeah. You want to try to describe it for them?
Uh-huh.
All right, you go first, then I'll go. We ate it with a fork the first time, and it's just like this pulpy, meaty stuff. And there's like black specks all in it, but
yeah, that's kind of,
I don't know what it is, but it's, I don't know, we've eaten it and we haven't had no issues.
There's like black, it almost looks like it's like charred or something, but you don't notice that at all.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know how to describe the taste or the texture too much if you've not had other tropical fruits. But it tastes really similar to a pina colada, maybe with a little more pineapple than coconut. And then,
oh, let's see if I can get this. It's just coming right out.
It's so good.
Will that focus? It reminds me of pineapple a little bit, how the chunks come out, but.
Yeah, they come off pretty nicely with a fork.
It's so good though.
But yeah, I think pina colada with a little bit more pineapple, and maybe like you threw a strawberry in there.
Soursop, if you
little banana. Yeah, if you've had soursop, it's really similar, but just a little sweeter than sour.
Yeah, it's more sweet than a soursop. And if you eat it right as it's fresh, it's really full of flavor. It makes your whole kitchen kind of smell. It's like a very aromatic fruit. It's kind of floral too.
It smells like if you guys used that no tear shampoo as a kid. I don't remember what flavor, but it totally reminds me of that smell. It's like just so like loud and fruity.
It's delicious.
It smells so strong.
It's really fruity.
Yeah. But the texture.
A little bit of pineapple, maybe a tiny bit of coconut too.
Yeah, like I said, pina coladas is like really close.
It's like eating a really soft corn on the cob. It's like super soft and juicy.
I'm gonna try to. I don't really feel like I can show it.
And I guess when you do eat this, you want to drink a lot of water too.
Yeah, because it still does have that oxalic acid in there.
Yeah. You can feel it a little bit.
So don't eat this at all if you have kidney issues. I'm not a doctor, but apparently it like oxalic acid binds to calcium and can cause kidney stones or something. So do your own research, but yeah. But the texture, if you've had soursop, it's very similar, a little bit chewier.
It's not mild though, it's like full of flavor.
No, the texture.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the flavor, like it
Yeah.
really packs a punch with the flavor. I don't know if there's even varieties of this or if it's just like you grow Monstera Deliciosa from cutting and all the fruit's the same.
And I do think it has to be grown outside to fruit, because I've seen people have really big house plants and they've not gotten the fruit at all. I kind of got some glass feeling in my mouth. Do you?
You got a little bit. Yeah, I think you just gotta like not eat too much of it.
We have so
Yeah,
much to
stuff with
eat
the-
though.
When it ripens.
Maybe we have to freeze it for smoothies or something.
I don't know, I could eat a lot of this.
Do you have the glass feeling?
Not really.
Maybe some people are more sensitive to it. I don't
It's,
know
like,
why I have
juicy.
it.
It's also, it's weird because it's like,
I'm gonna keep
it's
eating it,
dry. Like it's not gonna get your hands all sticky, but as soon as you bite into it, it's like super juicy. I think pineapple's the closest thing I've related to. The texture and the flavor. It's kind of got a soursop pineapple flavor.
It's
But
chewier
sweet.
than pineapple.
Yeah.
I think the texture might be weird to you if you don't like tropical fruit at all. But it's like chewy and it's kind of a little slimy too. But I really, really like the texture. It's so nice.
It's like full of these little like, look like tiny pieces of pineapple kind of. And don't eat these parts. These come off. I'm pretty sure you can't eat these. I think that's just like the skin pretty much.
Didn't you eat one on accident?
I tried to eat one of these little ones. It was really hard. But this is like, the meat of this fruit is absolutely delicious. If you like tropical fruit, I recommend trying it. We got like a few more of these to work on. And they just kind of slowly,
Oh, the fruit fell off.
as you can see, they slowly ripen.
Yeah, it starts like, you'll see it push out, like right here about.
Yeah,
I don't know why the top doesn't come off.
Kind of looks like pomegranate a little bit, like how it all sticks together.
Reminds me of honeycomb.
Yeah, a little bit.
But you'll see it just start to push out and then it'll just fall off. And it falls off maybe about like an inch and a half a day.
Are there any other flavor notes you could describe with it? It's like maybe a little bit of peach.
I get that.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's kind of like a fruit smoothie with mostly pineapple and coconut. But yeah,
Use your fork.
it's delicious. Just
I'm gonna keep eating this.
I think making sure it's ripe is like the biggest thing.
Yeah, it's weird because like the whole rest of the fruit you can feel is like super solid. And then up here, maybe there's another one I'll be able to push off. Even that, like I wouldn't want to eat after that. I feel like I pressed it a little too hard.
And when we just had one ripe for like a day and a half or 2 days and we could only share like an inch of it, oh, it was such a tease. But now that we have 5 ripe, it's quite a bit.
It's really tasty though.
Ours was fruiting last year. I actually posted a video of it. I'll clip it in if I can find it. And the cows ate all the leaves, and which we did not think they would do because there was plenty of grass and you're not supposed to eat Monstera, and they usually avoid things that they're not.
We told them not to eat it. But.
Yeah, we asked them to please not eat it, but they usually avoid things that they're not supposed to eat. But our sweet little heifer Coco just kind of ate all the plant that she could reach, and then it aborted the fruit.
Yeah, it had fruit on it. They were getting pretty big, and then we never got to try it, and we didn't think we'd get to try it, but we got these.
Yeah, so we had to buy these, but I'd say it was worth it. It was one of the most delicious fruits ever.
It's a trip, like. That's what'll happen. They just kind of fall off, and then you get this. Maybe I can get it on the camera. You can see, like, it's like gel or something coming out. Like.
It teaches you patience, how it just ripens like an inch at a time.
Yeah.
And it is so satisfying.
It's really good though.
Just picking it up and watching the petals fall off, and you're like, oh, I get to eat a little bit more of this.
I'm gonna just eat the rest of this because we got a lot to eat. So.
But yeah, and then make sure you cover it up so it doesn't like go all rotten or.
Well, we never tried not covering it, but I don't want to have no flies in the fruit or anything, so we figured we'd cover it.
Yeah.
Wrap it up with some tin foil.
But I think we talked about everything.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah.